Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Resign as Vice President. Face Timi Frank man-to-man. Fani-Kayode mocks Osinbajo. Fani-Kayode, former aviation minister, has reacted to remark by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo on being probed for allegedly collecting 90 billion naira from Federal Inland Revenue Services (FIRS) for 2019 election. Fani-Kayode dared Osinbajo to prove his mettle as a man by resigning and facing the former deputy spokesperson of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Timi Frank, man to man. Mocking Osinbajo, the PDP chieftain said Frank will eat you for breakfast. Recall that Frank had alleged that the Federal Inland Revenue Services (FIRS) had released the 90 billion naira to the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for the 2019 general elections. The political analyst had alleged that Osinbajo's ongoing travails was allegedly due to corruption and had nothing to do with 2023 politics. He had claimed that he has reliable information from his sources in the presidency to the effect that Osinbajo's travail has nothing to do with 2023, but alleged mismanagement of about 90 billion naira released by the Federal Inland Revenue Services to prosecute the last general elections in favor of the APC. But FIRS had denied the allegation, saying it did not make 90 billion naira available to Vice President for election campaign. It accused Frank of seeking cheap popularity, while threatening that it would file a libel suit if he refuses to tender an apology in three major newspapers within the next 24 hours. But Osinbajo, in his response yesterday, declared his readiness to be probed, saying he was prepared to waive his constitutional immunity aside to allow for proper investigation. However, Fani-Kayode in a tweet wrote, "If you are really a man, don't just waive your immunity to sue Timi Frank, but resign from your position and take him on man to man. He will hit you for breakfast. I know that young man. He is a real Ijo, deeply courageous and tough as nails. You cannot intimidate him or break him." Wow. So guys, this case has been going on and on. And I remember I made mention of this thing, that because a lot of people are really surprised. How come Timi Frank get to know all of these details, about the travel, that the vice president is facing? But as we have been saying, and as we've been hearing, Osinbajo said there's nothing like travel. There's nothing happening in the, what is it called, in the presidency in Asu Villa. The presidency came out that not that Osinbajo didn't do anything and all of that. A lot of speculations, a lot of things have been coming up. We even remember that these people came out. A lot of people have been coming out in defense of a vice president Yemi Osinbajo. Last week we heard how the monarchs, the Southwest monarch, on how to go and meet Buhari so that they'll be able to um, settle whatever that is wrong with them or what is happening between both of them. Even the northern youth, came out also to advise to the president that he shouldn't listen to people who are really pushing him to do otherwise, because Osinbajo has been loyal to him. So again, Timi Frank came out saying that the reason why Frank, Vice President Osinbajo, is being intimidated is not because of 2023. Of course, we know that Tinubu also came out to say it doesn't have anything to do with what is happening with Osinbajo or not. Even the FIRS man came out that there's nothing like that. Where did this man get to hear about this 90 billion naira that Osinbajo collected 90 billion naira and share for election purpose for this last general election? So it's just been back and forth, back and forth. And from Timi Frank's angle, saying he knows what he's talking about, and he has already dead. He was the first person to tell Osinbajo that, sue me. I will come, to come and tell you what really happened. Of course, we wouldn't know until Osinbajo will sue him. He has to sue Timi Frank if really he's sure of himself, because he feels that they want to dent his image, or Timi Frank wants to dent his image. And in another breath, people will like, oh, this man has been with APC for a very long time. If you say, okay, maybe he has a source giving him all manner of information, nobody will want to dispute that, because he has already worked with them. He knows who is who in that party and in that villa. He knows what is happening, irrespective that is no longer the spokesperson. Somebody who was already a spokesperson, he will know a lot. But all that notwithstanding, anything can happen. But everybody say, Osinbajo, you are going to sue this guy so that you redeem your name. And that is exactly what Fani-Kayode is saying. Osinbajo made that statement that he's going to forfeit his immunity so that they will investigate all of these things thoroughly. Until that happens, everything is still looking vague. No one knows where the whole thing will be tilting to. So let's see how that will happen. But for Fani-Kayode to say, okay, face him man to man, let us see who you are, let us see the stuff you are made of. He has already said he's going to resign. No, he's not said he's not going to resign. He said he's going to forfeit his immunity, but Fani-Kayode wants him to resign. I don't know what you guys think, whether Osinbajo should just, strip himself of his immunity and allow investigation to go on thoroughly, which he has already said. But someone was saying, I heard somebody, analyzing the issue, that the issue of immunity is not in the hands of anybody. It is the constitution that says the immunity must be there. So you don't say, okay, you want to go out of that thing, but after that immunity, he doesn't have that power to do that. But it is lawyers that will be able to put more light on that, whether he has that's power, or that's, how will I put it? I don't even know how to put it, but whether he has that power, let me just use that word to say, okay, I don't want to be under immunity. You guys can go on with your investigation, so that it won't look as if I'm trying to interfere, or I'm trying to intercept people who are going to be investigating the matter. Good and fine. But FIRS has said they didn't give Osinbajo 90 billion naira. They don't know what Timi Frank is talking about. That is just looking for cheap popularity. All that being said, let Osinbajo go ahead and sue Timi Frank, and Timi Frank will be able to tell us how he got the information. Of course, he said he got the information from the source, from the inner caucus. So that's what is on ground. But Fani-Kayode said you have to resign and face the whole thing. I don't know whether you have the opinion for him to do all of that. What Fani-Kayode is telling Vice President to do. And some people are reacting to the issue on ground. They are really, really reacting. That the Vice President, somebody said, who don't know that Timi Frank or Prank and Fani-Kayode are whatever. Somebody is just, some kind of completed names and calling them some names, that the people that they should not be taken serious, that these two gentle men should not be taken serious. That is somebody's opinion. And someone says, I know, like you said, VP is more courageous than you, bye better, Mr. Minister of Jagbajantis. In fact, it is so. Did he need to shout it out? Is he not a professor of law, or even a son? What you do to others will surely come back to you. You call others Ole, then if they call you Ole too, don't be angry. He will not resign, and if you and your co-traveler Timi Frank is not contented, go and do whatever you like. Go and do your best and do your worst. Someone says Timi Frank is a wounded lion looking for how to bring down APC. Someone say this matter is getting serious. Do you really believe it's really getting serious? Yes, in my opinion, it's really getting serious, in as much everything will not be waved under the carpet. If Osinbajo is sure of himself, definitely you just sue Timi Frank, and let's see how everything we end at the end of the day. Just like Fani-Kayode is saying that he trusts he trusts Timi Frank that he's going to give it to uh, vice president, give it to him hot, that is a courageous man. Let us see, because if at the end of the day what Timi Frank is saying, if that's not the truth, uh, of course let him sue him. I think that's where we will know where the whole thing will get to. Someone say, Femi, Fani-Kayode's problem. I think, what is his problem? Can't you just shut your mouth for a second? You don't have to say silly things about vice president. The vice president won't resign and he will not be impeached. You and your cohorts, Kaba and demons, won't succeed. Someone say Fani is talking rubbish. This is a case without facts. Of course, now we can't say that. It is left, with Osinbajo. It's left for him to go and sue him so that he will clear his name, because this thing is getting too much. It's getting really too much. So, guys, I don't know what you think about this whole thing concerning what Fani-Kayode is telling vice presidents. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.